All right, what I'm going to do is show you how to comment on your student's blog, either your own kids or anyone else's on our team. The first thing that you can do is you would go to moranmustangs.org. This is the site that has what the kids have to do each week. It gives due dates, and at the top of each post, always starts off with blogger stuff. And for the past few weeks, there's been 3 things that they had to do on their blog each week. So if you look back on their blog, you should see somewhere between 9 and 10 different posts on their blog. And if you look on the right-hand side, this is where all of their names are, and they will be changing slightly. Some of the kids shifted classes, and so the first letter refers to their class that they're in, and the second letter refers to the initial of their last name. So if you're looking for your kid, you have to know the name of your class, and obviously if your kid has the same name as someone else in the class, you would go by the last initial. So for example, if you wanted to leave a comment on Alvy's blog, you would click open his. And so Alvy has a post. If you had the opportunity to teach a class of teachers for one day, what would you teach them that would help them teach middle school better? And on Alvy's blog, the comments where you would click to leave a comment is on the top of the post. On other students' blogs, depending on the background that they have, it might be at the bottom underneath. So you just have to double check. Also on some blogs, it says comments. On other blogs, it gives you a number, so it might just say 0. As you can see here, Alvy already has 1 comment, and if I would just, I'm going to take a second to read it, so I'll actually leave a real comment for him. All right, and so in order to leave a comment, you click on the word comment, and underneath the post, you'll see 5 boxes. The first one is for your name, and I realize that some people would like to stay anonymous, so you can just simply write mom. You can write, you know, whatever name you would like to. In my case, I always use my real name. For an email, you are more than welcome to use your own email. If you don't happen to have an email, you can use our class email, which is moranmustangs@gmail.com. And for the website, you don't need to leave a website. If you do happen to have your own website, you can leave it in, and then the kids could visit yours and leave a comment. This is the anti-spam word to make sure you're not some kind of robotic person trying to take over the site, and then you would leave the comment in the box below. And when you're all done, of course, you're going to proofread it to make sure there's no mistakes, and then you would click Submit Comment. The way that the blogs are set up is Alvy will get a message saying that you left a comment, and he will have to read it, and if he approves it, he will click Approve, and it will be sent up. Otherwise, if he doesn't approve it, then it would just get rejected and deleted, and no one will ever see it. And if you'd like to look at more than just one individual kid, so these are all the individual kids on the side, and if you don't, there are still some kids that are not listed there, and they've been reminded again and again and again and again to put it there, and so as of this second, I haven't been able to give them credit for anything they're doing because I don't go out and search for their individual blogs. This is where I come to look at them. If you'd like to look at more than just your own students, you would, underneath the section labeled Pages, we have a page called How to Read the Student's Latest Posts. And this is normally what I go through every day, and I kind of look at some. Again, we use something called a Google Reader, and if you click where it says just click here, and I don't know if you can see this on the video, but on your computer screen, the words click here will be a slightly different color and they'll be underlined. If you click on that, you will come to our Google Reader, which is basically every single post that has been posted in chronological order. So for example, Sydney, I'm going to assume that since this is today, I know she didn't do this in class, so she must have come right home from school and hopped on her blog and made a post. Um, and this one is from Nicole. Again, Nicole did the same thing, racing home. You can kind of scan through, and you don't actually see their entire blog, but you can kind of get an idea of what the kids are writing about. And even though they write about, they generally are given a topic to write about, they're kind of they're given enough wiggle room so that it might come across as just hundreds of random posts, but there's always something that's tying them together. If you do happen to see a post that looks interesting and you'd like to comment on it, you would click on the title. And if you click on the title, that will take you to the individual blog. And so this is Aaron's blog. And if you notice, I think on Alvy's, the word comment was at the top. On Aaron's, it's not at the top. It is, I'm assuming, at the bottom. And actually, I believe if you're going from the reader, I think I went right to the post. So you don't even have to click on comments. You would come right to the section where you can comment. Most of the kids, if they've followed the directions correctly, if you'd like to type in your email into your own student's blog, whenever they put a post up, you will get an email notifying you, and you can read it. And again, there is nothing more powerful than you checking out not only just your student's blog, but others on the team as well. It's always nice to have a group of parents who are reading and commenting. The kids get a real kick out of it, even though they might deny it. Watching them talk about it in class, you can see that they absolutely love the fact that their parents are showing some interest in what they're doing in kind of a really neat way. You kind of get to communicate with your kid during a time where, especially with the boys, I've already gotten some emails from some moms this year saying that the boys aren't talking as much. And so if you're looking for an in on how to communicate with your kid, commenting and going back and forth on their blog is a great way. And if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. All right, thank you.